This is her chance to redeem herself. We got her on video. Let's see. This is her chance to redeem herself, guys. It's 4 p.m. And there's nobody in sight. Four p.m. guys. Waiting. Alright, we're ready, guys. We are waiting for the mob. Let's see what she's up to. It's a little nippy out there. Let's see what she's up to, guys. She better not try and drive away. That right there is a second character witness. You see that? See how that worked out? That's a second character witness parked right in front on command signal. See that? That's a planned hit by organized crime. You see how that worked? This individual was clearly, she works for Board of Education District 99, and she was instructed to park right here for this specific purpose. Look at how quickly she was walking toward her vehicle, and that's for the reason the mob, Board of Education District 99 female employee, was waiting for the command signal. We have another. There's another one right there, see? These are employees parked right here. They have a parking lot, and a big parking lot at Board of Education. But this individual, this was a mob plan hit once again. A mob plan hit. Once again, employees involved in criminal activity as second character witnesses. This individual has no business parking right here, and the other one is right there as well. That's her vehicle right there. Both of these vehicles are involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud. See that? So we got both of the vehicles on video. Both of the vehicles on video involved in the mob plan hits. That's the reason for her delayed response. There we go. That's the information right there. And now this vehicle as well. This vehicle involved. This person is employed by Board of Education District 99. So we have two character witnesses waiting just for me. That's why I came up the stairs. Once I saw these individuals running toward their vehicle, they have no business parking in front of my residence at 5133 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 62824. And now she's warming up her vehicle. Look at where she's parked at, right behind the tree, so she won't be even noticeable. The other one left right away, but this one is being instructed to stay a little longer. And she got caught. She got caught along with her co-worker, and this is the mob plan hits, second character witnesses. Yes, Town of Cicero officials are working on a harassment case against me, and this is just a different strategy of going about it, working alongside. Let's see what we have here. No, that's our neighbor. This is the person that we are recording right here. There we go. Town of Cicero Police Department waiting in the area as well. See that? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? And these two individuals that clearly are employed by Board of Education District 99 building were waiting just for me as second character witnesses. Once I got too close to the mob, Board of Education District 99, female employee, black Mercedes-Benz. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft Medicaid. That police officer, time and time again, this is called the mob plan hits. The mob plan hits, and this individual is waiting for the command signal to drive away. And they're being instructed from right next door, 5135 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 62824. Community gang stalking in the background. Community gang stalking in the background continues. We have the individual right here. And the time, 4:10 p.m., 4:10 p.m., November 5th, 2025, Wednesday. We are focused. This goes to show, this is the reason the mob was waiting for me, and she was hesitant in driving off. She was the last one to leave the front row parking. And these individuals have no business parking right in front of my residence. And obviously they're being instructed from right next door. This is a hit squad that specializes with the military grade technology, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. Now, look at how long this individual is taking to drive off. Look at how long she is taking. Now, okay, there we go. Now, okay. There we go. That's the information. That's the information right there. There we go. We got it. Okay. So that individual is involved in criminal activity, and you saw the police officer right after. Moments later, momentarily, that individual was there. We got it. Oh, and the phone has been shut down. The phone has been shut down. The phone has been shut down at 4:12 p.m. 4:12 p.m. The phone has been shut down at 4:12 p.m. November 5th, 2025. The phone has been shut down. The phone has been shut down. You can see clearly. This is the military grade technology. All right. That's what we got so far, guys. Let's make sure we stamp this. Another mob plan hit. Another mob plan hit. Waiting just for me. Another mob plan hit. See how that works? This is organized crime, guys. And we look forward to another year of surveillance. And this criminal organization's world will be, a lot of people are recognizing our efforts, our labor, our work. We're trying to make a difference, guys. There's children involved here. There's Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and so on, as far as trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes. This is big business. This is big business. And obviously, Town of Cicero officials are working closely with this criminal organization involving the mob. Board of Education District 99, female employee. Involving the individuals at 5130, provoke confrontation. Involving the individual at 5132, serving customers at the golf course. Involving dollar store owner, provoke confrontation along these small businesses involved in criminal activity. And of course, my son is a witness to the dollar store owner provoke confrontation and 4 police officers waiting for me in the hallway. This is after Cook County Sheriff denied accepting my public servant information. And especially after I told them that we're sharing our information with Channel 7 News, Eyewitness News in Chicago, Illinois. They didn't want my information. I told them you can have it. Nope. They did not want nothing to do with it. And this of course, is how Town of Cicero officials are working on a harassment case against me. Yes. Town of Cicero, Illinois Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. Joint collaboration with Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, unprovoked home visit at 5 a.m. requesting to speak to me. No evidence, no paperwork, but before they left, they instructed my ex-wife and my son, if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. This is called preconditioning the victim's family members to respond. And that's the reason for this. See that? I have to continually find a way of not creating family conflict. This is my ex-wife's plans, but they continue harassing me with bright light harassment. See that? And that's the reason for the homeowner Martinez family. And once again, a hit squad hired by Nello Greco that we have on our early footage of our YouTube social media platform, driving a Suburban. That's where the instructions are being given from, right next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60844. See that? And I place a safety latch to avoid family conflict. And the furnace heater fan blower has been turned off because of the high frequencies. Unbearable. Lethal. And this could be my last upload, guys. Do not let my death be in vain. And let's not forget the Xbox game console being attacked electronically, no longer in use. And, well, this is after provoked confrontation by homeowner Martinez's son and mother parked over there that we have on our earlier videos. Please follow the time frame. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to make a difference, please contact Internal Revenue Services. That's right, the IRS, regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824, and watch the magic happen. All these individuals have been instructed, they're puppets. They're being instructed to provoke a confrontation. They're being instructed to work with Board of Education District 99 employees that have no business parking right at my doorstep, 1 and 2. These are 2 co-workers running to their vehicles, and that was a red flag for me, and that's why I ran inside. They had their cameras on hand, and they were going to provide their services as second character witnesses, and shortly after, the police officers involved in criminal activity was passing right by. See how that works? And this was going to be documented. See that? This is what they're looking for, to have me evaluated by a hospital. See that? This is what they need, and that's the reason for the bright light harassment and provoking a confrontation by homeowner Martinez's son. All right, that's what we got. We are moving on for now. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services, IRS, posted date, January 8th, 2025 is when I filled out the paperwork with a tax preparer, tax evasion, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, military-grade technology being used on civilians of unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. Organized crime family process. Follow me on Google Maps. 3 million views. That's right. I'm up there. And follow me on Facebook, and we're back on YouTube after a 180-day suspension. That's right. We're trying to be mindful and follow community family guidelines. And obviously, this criminal organization is responding, panicking, and reacting. This is the day after the mob, Board of Education District 99 female employee, was instructed to drive the opposite direction. Why did she do that? For this very reason today. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. They knew I was going to be ready for her today. They knew I was going to be waiting in front. So this is pre-planned attack. These 2 co-workers, one parked here and the other one parked over there, waiting for the command signal, running toward their vehicle, same time frame as the mob, Board of Education District 99 female employee, clearly waiting for her 2 co-workers, second character witnesses, 1 and 2, and community gang stalking in the background. This is the reason why I'm still here, and this is the reason why it's so important I continue my surveillance. I am the fall guy. I am taking the bullet, guys. You need me to open up a state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. You guys need me for this. So please support my social media platform. Please contact the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, Chicago and Dearborn, Illinois. Child Protective Services. Yes, the children are involved to avoid any suspicious activity. Emergency, let me see, the Pentagon. This is a national security threat as far as the military-grade technology being used on civilians. Congressman Chuy Garcia, State Representative Lisa Hernandez. This is called one hand washes the other. We have tried time and time again, and obviously these politicians do not want to rub Town Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic the wrong way. And yes, there's corruption, and there's a reason why so many Chicagoans are leaving the state, and we have a new administration in the White House. Hopefully he can make a difference. Yes, we also contacted ICE. There's migrants being utilized for this specific purpose, and this is a disregard for public safety involving children, Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and so on. My family has no idea what's going on. Do not let my death go in vain, guys. Yes, Nello Greco has the first floor vacant at 5132, and he's hoping once I become deceased, he can just move in with his family, no questions asked. What happened to that YouTuber? We don't know. What happened to that YouTuber? We don't know. That's why we're working closely with Samantha Chapman, Channel 7 News, and we are sharing our YouTube channel with her. That's right. And Jason Knowles and the rest of the Channel 7 Eyewitness team, private investigators. We look forward to working with them. We appreciate your support, guys. Do not let my death be in vain. This is big. This is big. And obviously, Thomas Cicero is working on a harassment case. And as you can see, a lot of time, effort, law enforcement, and Cook County Sheriff are being used for this specific purpose of state insurance policy fraud. This is big. I am behind enemy lines, and these second character witnesses, community gang stalking. Go ahead. I know you want to make noise. Go ahead. Make the noise. You better not. You better not. See? They're cowards. They're cowards, guys. We're going to see how well they dance once Internal Revenue Services starts knocking on doors. All these individuals, they don't work, and they got brand new vehicles, and I'm walking around with a shopping cart, guys. All right. These police officers continue harassing me each time I go grocery shopping, and they're not touching me, but they're attacking my psyche. They want to see. That's another reason why these police officers continually are roaming and slowing down and parking in front to see once they interact with me in public. Let's see if I react, and especially if I'm being attacked with the military-grade technology. High frequencies attacks the victim's nervous system, coordination, accidents, and death. Bright light harassment redirected with mirrors, truck lights, and military-grade technology set on the victim's eye scope, redirected from any shiny object or glare, visual effects on and off switch from any light source. Natural instinct is to focus on the light. And of course, electromagnetic field waves. Go on Google Maps, plenty of resources regarding military-grade technology. Go on YouTube channel, Tech Ingredients, equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues or radiation levels. This is the reason so much time, effort, law enforcement, the mob plan hits, and Homeowner Martinez family provoke confrontation. Everyone has taken a turn on provoking a confrontation, and these police officers are just waiting for me to respond. Of course, once the victim is manipulated to go to a hospital, and the police officers simply call for an ambulance to pick them up, this is called constant mental health hospital evaluation. Victims lose their credibility. Family withdrawal will happen. Family placing order of protection. Family signing off all legal rights. Symptoms, paranoia, hallucinations, psychosis. Once the victims are under doctor's care and the medicine is increased, this increased the victim's response and reaction to the daily plan attacks. Very severe under doctor's care, and the attacks will continue. Organized crime family has employees that will self-admit themselves. There you go. There you go. That will self-admit themselves in a hospital room setting. And, of course, at the end, State Mental Institute. The victims will be awarded to the State Mental Institute. The victim cannot distinguish fact from fiction under doctor's care, and the symptoms: paranoia, hallucinations, psychosis, lose weight, very concerned with surroundings, and the attacks will continue right outside their window. Community gang stalking, based on psychological warfare books, The Art of War, The 48 Laws, The Centennial, mind games, community gang stalking, and bright light harassment, and so on. Very effective under doctor's care, under the influence of medication. The victim cannot distinguish fact from fiction. That's the second stage. The final stage is silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place. Organized crime family process. This is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. Military-grade technology, secondary health issues or radiation levels. The front cover-up, make sure that the victims respond so they're documented. With a history of mental health issue illness, make sure that the victims constantly are going to for evaluations after each daily plan attack response. Constant mental health hospital evaluation. Victims lose their credibility, which means the family will withdraw. The family will withdraw. News media will withdraw. Everyone will leave you alone. And you're all by yourself. And that's it. The final faith will take place. Please do your part, guys. We need the public assistance. We need the public to respond. And you guys saw firsthand. This is detailed information you're not going to get nowhere else. This is how they're able to manipulate their victims and precondition them at home and have them arrested. That's the reason why the mob yesterday was instructed to drive the opposite direction. So, when that vehicle just drove away, was instructed to park here in front as another provoked confrontation. Obviously had no business parking here, but to provoke a confrontation. We got the information online. See that? That's how that works. They're constantly working to provoke a confrontation. And these individuals are working alongside Town of Cicero police officers involved in criminal activity. We have plenty of good officers. Yes, we do. But the ones that are placed in high-ranking departments assigned to this address, those are the ones we're after, involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. I continue being behind enemy lines, guys. Keep your eyes on me. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, posted date January 8th, 2025, regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804, and watch the magic happen. Nello Greco is behind the murder plot, guys, along with his family members, his twin brother, Benny Greco, and nephew, Anthony J. Loader, who we have from time to time visiting 5130 with the Candyman. It just got real quiet. And that's the reason why I don't own a phone. I own a Wi-Fi phone now. I am connected with Facebook as far as voicemail. And that's because they have a better protective service. And we should be able to, we're trying to open up a case, guys. Okay. That's pretty much it. We are moving on. A lot of information here, guys. Please share our information. All right. That's what we got. 4:29 p.m. Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. It just got real quiet. Yes, my phone is compromised. Yes, they can listen to my conversation. And yes, I'm being attacked electronically day and night. 2003 year and present 2025. The traumatic effects of secondary health issues or radiation levels, brain aneurysm, bleeding of the brain tumors, brain damage, blood clot. That's right. This is dry blood that travels up the stem of the brain, cutting off the oxygen. Silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place. We got them, guys. Town of Cicero Police Department, harassment. We got them again.